In the early hours following Mother's Day, officers responded to a 911 call at a familiar location. But this time, on the other side of the door, lay a mother of 3 babies with deadly wounds all over her body that would leave officers with just one question. How?
Where's she at? Come on. Baby!
Here.
Oh
I need to go outside. Go.
Oh, my son in the room!
I just need you to step out here, alright?
I'm scared, man! She ain't responding, man! That's my girl, man!
I need you, I just need, take him out.
Oh my God!
Hey, we get here.
Oh my God!
We don't get him outside.
Oh man!
Yeah, just need to get him.
Get what?
Just get him outside.
She's got a swollen eye. She fell?
No, it looks like she fell.
Oh, he's right here. There's the split.
Hey, Six, you still right to that location?
Oh, good kid.
Oh, shit. He's a
We were just pulling up as you said that week, so we going back to service.
I'm very confused because she's got like a black eye and
Forehead and statue.
yeah. That's why I thought when I first came in that she fell.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, she had like scratches along her neck, bloody nose. When'd you last talk to her?
I came back later. I seen her, my baby, in the room.
Okay.
We was up talking. My son in the room.
What's the last time you saw him?
I just got back now.
Did she collapse while you were here? Did she fall while you were here? Or you came back and she was like that.
I sat there and then boom. That what made me call y'all like, babe. She collapsed. If she didn't collapse, she was there.
Did something overflow in there?
I think so. Was that dog shit?
I don't think. He said this was not here when he left.
Watch your shoes.
What it begin? We got a name? I'll just go whatever y'all
We
have.
got
Because I don't even know where to look.
3625. Looks like the freezer has either been unplugged or is broken, and there's also a overflowing toilet.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
There's a bunch of feces and messed up stuff in the back.
As officers began scanning the apartment, the details they were finding weren't adding up to the story they were being told. The bleach soaked into the kitchen floor, the broken broom handle, the overflowing toilet, and the woman's injuries told a story far more violent than anything the man outside was letting on.
He said that he went up clubbing with his nephew, from what I've gathered from his jumble phone. He went up clubbing with his nephew, he came back, and at some point he told her to quiet down the baby, and he'll be back. And then...
Came back and she was like that.
He didn't say that. He's beating around the bush. I haven't been able to get a straight anything out of him. But he said she was like making some like noises, and then she was like that, and that's what he called us. So his story isn't going in circles. And then he went back later, he told EMS that she was acting weird, and then then said something about her not saying anything to him. EMS then walked off, and I was like, well, how was she acting weird? What was going on? And he was like, no, I'm not telling you that. So
He does. He does live here. Sneed. We locked him up last year for DV. Yeah. Matt, we have enough probable cause, and we have enough prior history to at least warrant, ARS at this point. So if he doesn't want to go, then he can be made to go.
hey, are you the mom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So she's gone.
Go, bro.
She's passed.
Oh, no!
Hey,
Bro! No!
Come on, make her.
I know y'all worried about it.
Make her a baby.
No! Oh, help me, mother, help me. This her mother.
I know. Hey.
Help me, no friends with her niece. They just buried her brother.
Okay, so you're friends with the family?
Yeah, I went and got her.
You went and got
But
her?
I didn't see her come over here.
Okay. So you live near here?
Yeah, I was live up in here.
Okay.
We know her daughter. I grew up with them.
When's the last time you saw her?
Last time I saw her was yesterday.
Yesterday? Mm-hmm. Okay. Was she acting weird at all? Like, was she acting sick or anything like that? No?
Normally, Haley, hey Miguel.
Did she call you to come pick her up?
Yeah, she did. She ain't got time. 10:27 p.m.
All right, she called up. She called you at 10:20.
Well, she called me 10, and she called me at 10:03. Then she called me at 10:08. And then I called her back because she was like, come pick her up. I wanted to see if she still wanted me to come get her. Mm-hmm. So that I called her back at 10:27. She said, can you come pick me up? I said, what's going on? She said, I don't want to stay here tonight. I said, okay. I said, well, I don't have my car right now. I said, Will have my car. I said, we really call Will to see if he'll come on and pick you up.
The suspect agreed to go to the station voluntarily to help detectives piece together what had happened. However, the person who knew this couple best was already telling a very different story.
Do you have any kind of pre-existing medical conditions or anything like that? Anything that you've been sick or ill?
No, I mean, but we do and stuff.
Okay.
So,
what kind
drunk?
Was she able to stand up at all on her own, or you just dragged her basically?
No, never.
She did.
I know you want to know. I know. We want to know. I definitely know what you want.
That boy beat my daughter. She called me.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
said, Mom, I want to come spend the night with you.
Yes, ma'am.
I said, no. Don't let no man run in front of your house. You stay there, boy, beats my daughter all the time. And I hung up, but I kept thinking about it. Why I didn't let her stay the night. It was just retarded on me. Mm-hmm. I should have let her stay the night. Something in the back of my head was saying, call and check on her.
Yes, ma'am.
But I did. But it was in my mind. I didn't lay down.
Has she got anything else going on with her as far as physical stuff? Is she hurt in any way? Is there anything on her that...
If she is, I mean, she don't speak to me, right?
Okay. So you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that right?
Something different about her, man.
I'm just saying, you ain't laid no hands on her tonight. Is that what you're saying?
Something different about her.
Any kind of scratches or anything that she had, would that have been from tonight?
No, verbally, whatever. No.
He beat her in the face with no other way nobody can look at her. She got bruises. If you look at my daughter bruises, she bruised up in her face.
Did you have any occasion today or in the last couple of days to do any cleaning around the house?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Mother's Day and before that, every first and stuff, you know, I was trying to clean all day for...
So what were y'all cleaning? Because, I mean, obviously, the crime scene guy is over there and he's taking a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you try to clean anything up tonight after you found her passed away?
No. The truck was getting messy. We never got it up. Nothing. It's just messy, period.
She hid stuff. He busted her lip. She'll come with a mask on. And you know, she had hair, no. She wasn't wearing them there with the cobra. And I'm like, what going on? My daughter said her lip is busted. He constantly beat her. He constantly beat her.
How did you manage to get her from the bedroom to the hall? I mean, how were you carrying her? Can you show me how you
I'm like, my shoulder. So then I got up. Hey, come on, baby, drink with me.
Was she able to walk at all, or were you just basically having to carry her the whole way? But she wasn't putting any weight on her feet.
Yeah. Well, I can't say yeah.
Simple question: did you hurt her? Did you hit her, choke her, stab her, beat her, anything like that?
No, I mean, yeah, the altercation, but
was that tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, nothing.
Scars on her neck.
Okay. And that was today at lunch.
And that she
Okay.
beats her all the time. She keep black guys.
She
She when he done beat her last week. She had a black eye for last
okay.
week.
So she had a black eye from last week.
Yeah, the left eye. He gonna beat to the right. Now he done went to the left eye.
Okay. What?
I call the police on your coughing. Every time you turn around, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. My daughter go.
But just as detectives thought they had the full picture, someone who knew the couple came forward. What he had seen hours before that 911 call was about to change everything.
You all right? He said, man, you got some money? You got some money? I'm like, no, I ain't got no money. What's wrong with you? And so I went in the house, you know. I said, well, I'm going to take my shower. So I took a shower, came back outside. I just seen him. I ain't want to walk up and say, what's wrong? Because I felt like that reaction, you know, like, you know, I don't know, you know, what you want. If I came
But she was sitting here, like on.
She was sitting in the car first, yes.
She's sitting where? I'm sorry.
Sitting in the car.
So the only time you saw her, and just correct me if I'm wrong, the only time you saw her is when she was sitting in the car, both times?
Yeah, both times.
You never saw her, like, get out and do anything, say anything?
And that was at Gruber Homes, and then here.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never seen her say nothing else.
But that wasn't the only problem with his story. Surveillance footage from the complex showed the car leaving only once that night at 11:35 p.m. and returning just 8 minutes later at 11:43 p.m. He claimed he left twice. The man he said he visited both times told investigators he never came back that night. That meant from 11:43 p.m. until the 911 call at 1:53 a.m., 2 hours and 10 minutes. He was alone in that apartment with her. Not only that, but during those 2 hours, he was texting from her phone pretending to be her trying to buy drugs, messaging people on Facebook looking for a ride. And when a friend called her phone to check on her, he answered it himself and refused to let her speak to her. She was likely already dead.
When you got on the phone with 911 and they were telling you do CPR, do all this stuff, what were you doing to her?
CPR.
So the chest compression?
Yeah.
Were you doing any breaths or anything like that?
Yeah.
And the reason I asked that question is because, you know, they can tell that something went on here in her chest when they do that. The medical examiner's office, there'll be evidence of that you were doing compression.
Okay.
So, were you doing compression?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you ain't never here?
We have in the past.
I'm talking about that particular day. You ain't laying in.
Trying to wake her up, to get her up.
How hard is it to get her?
I mean, when she would respond, it was like, hey, babe. And I was...
Get my hand. You ain't gonna hurt me. Okay. Where were you hitting her?
Right here.
Okay. Yeah.
You have been whipping her ass for 4 years. You expect me to believe you didn't lay a hand on her?
I know that's the thing, man. I know all the past line and all that right there. But no.
And not only that, but we got physical evidence that says you tried to manipulate that scene and clean some shit up. Because that bleach didn't just get it.
Now that bleach failed.
That's bullshit because the kid said they ain't been doing no cleaning on it. They ain't cleaned this place in forever.
All right. It was Mother's Day. I supposed to clean. I did wash a set of clothes and put it in the dryer. That's about as far as I got. The bleach was right there and still in the kitchen.
The only reason somebody dumps that much bleach out on the kitchen is to try and conceal evidence.
No.
But you're saying absolutely 100% looking in my eyes, you ain't laid hands on her that day whatsoever, except slap her face.
Try to whip her up, man.
That's it.
That's it, man.
So after whipping her ass for 4 years, you just magically stopped doing it?
I ain't whip her ass that day.
Everybody that we talked to said, man, we knew something was going to go bad eventually with that.
I know, I understand all our past and whatever, all that, but not last night, man. Not last night.
Okay, where did the blood in the house come from?
I'm not sure, man.
Who was bleeding in the house?
The mother was her.
I'm telling you this. Y'all got a track record of fighting, and you got a track record for whipping her ass on a constant basis. Everybody that we're dealing with says this is an all-the-time thing. She's got marks over marks over marks over marks on her. Her eyes swell up, her mouth's busted, she's got an abrasion on top of her head, and the back of her head is probably
No, I don't know.
So you don't know nothing about all that. But
no, I mean, I know our track record and all this stuff.
But you don't deny the fact that was you doing that, right? How many times have you threatened to kill her in the past?
I ain't never threatened to kill her.
No, there are a bunch of people saying different.
I ain't never threatened.
And they said, we'll go to court all day long with that.
When did you punch her in the eye?
I didn't punch her.
Not at all that day?
And that's on it. And that was 911. Like, trying to revive her.
So that's her, right? So you didn't notice none of that stuff at all. All day long, didn't notice none of that stuff.
Just put her mouth and her neck, man.
And you can't see her other eye, but you know, it's full of the size of a damn baseball. And so none of that did you notice.
You know, if I went home
I'm my girlfriend.
if I went home to my husband and I had the kind of injuries that she has, I think he would notice.
So she's just laying there in the floor for how long? I mean, you're sitting there high and doing your thing, but I mean, she's on the floor cold before 911 actually gets called.
I just thought she was drunk, man. And then I was like, hey, man, you scaring me now. Just thinking she was down there asleep.
And so you can't give me any kind of explanation for why she got those injuries.
Like I said, I've been looking mouth and trying to get her with the 911, man.
Well, busted lips don't kill people, so.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't kill people either, man. Y'all trying. I didn't do it. The head injury, I ain't know nothing about it.
The autopsy came back with one conclusion: manual strangulation, ruled a homicide. All despite 4 years of documented abuse, witnesses who heard him threaten to kill her, and a cause of death that left no room for doubt. He was charged with murder, aggravated assault, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and possession of cocaine. In Georgia, murder alone means life in prison. But that's not what happened. In December 2023, he took a plea deal. Murder was reduced to voluntary manslaughter. The aggravated assault and charges were dropped entirely. He pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, marijuana possession, and cruelty to children. When the judge was done, he walked away with 30 years instead of life, 20 for the manslaughter, 10 for the drug charge, with credit for time already served. Upon release, he'll serve another 10 years on probation. The victim was 30 years old. She left behind 3 children. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.